In the northern reaches of Kenya lies Marsabit County, a land of breathtaking beauty and incredible people. The landscape of the present Rendille land is a stunning tapestry of contrast. While it may be arid, it is punctuated by oases and areas of surprising beauty. The Rendille people are a fascinating community, deeply connected to their environment and traditions, known for their incredible ability to adapt to the harsh climatic conditions and landscapes of northern Kenya. The Rendille cultural settlements are carefully planned and constructed in villages known as gobs and are arranged in circular patterns in social hierarchy, with huts made from locally sourced materials like wooden stakes, sisal fiber, and animal hides. The central space within the village circle is reserved for the sacred Nabo, a shrine and the elders' assembly, where key community decisions are made. Each settlement is a testament of the Rendille's ingenuity and adaptation to the harsh environment they occupy, where they pray to Wah, God, to bless them in the Hidad desert, as the Kamas do not climb mountains. The camel caravans moving across the vast expanses of Marsabit are a testament of the enduring bond between the Rendille and their environment. The Rendille culture is rich, adorning themselves with intricate ornaments. Women wear elaborate beadwork including necklaces, bracelets, and earrings, each piece telling a story of lineage, age, and status. Each piece of jewelry is a work of art itself, with its unique meaning. It can tell you about one's social or marital status, and even specific roles within the community. The Rendille people are organized into various clans, each with its own distinctive identity and role in the community. What are the names of these clans? And what unique characteristics or responsibilities does each clan possess?
Rendille have sub-clans, and there are 9 sub-clans. And these 9 sub-clans are Dupsai, Nagan, Rongumo, Matarbah, Uyam, Galdeilan, Uruwen, Tupcha, Sale, plus Odola. So these are the tribes we have, and every tribe has something that connects them with the rest of the other clan. And these clans, let's say Odola, for example, Odola have got several things to do for Rendille, and they have to take somebody very close to them like Dusai, which is Harao, by the family of Harao. When they take this family, there is something we call dupe. It's a white cloth that is covering the heads of some elders. And when they do cut this cloth, Dupsai and Odola of a certain family will cut that cloth together.
How do these differences influence social structure and cultural practices of the Rendille?
So every family in Rendille, they have something that unite them with the rest of the clans. And that is how they work, they network to have the sense of togetherness, to have the sense of being one tribe. And that's the reason why we have a clan, because of what they believe, what their tradition is, what they understand, and keep them together so that they can be socially strong and live together in their tradition.
The Rendille people follow a unique cultural lunar calendar. This calendar is closely tied to the cycle of nature and livestock management and social events.
The January of Rendille is Harrafa. Harrafa followed by Daga, followed by Ragar 1, followed by Ragar 2, followed by Haitikele, followed by Haitiboran Orat, followed by Haitiboran Lamatet, followed by Sonder 1, followed by Sonder 2, followed by Som, followed by Furam, and the last one is Tibial, that is 12 months.
Major ceremonies such as initiations and weddings are planned according to this calendar, ensuring harmony within the rhythms of the environment and the community.
The months of Sorios are Harrafa, Daga, Sonder 1 and Sonder 2. Those are the 4 months we normally perform Sorio in a year. During these 4 Sorios, all camels of Rendille, normally they must assemble at home. Okay? And in all these Sorio performed, firstborns must be. It's compulsory for them to be at home that time, except the month of Harrafa.
The Rendille people have deep respect for their elders and their strong tradition for communal decision-making. The Rendille people, being pastoralists, move from time to time not just in search of pasture and for their livestock, but as a way to allow for landscape regeneration and adaptation, and when they settle in, have an elaborate pattern to follow, majorly based on the locations of the two moieties and the seniority in the clan pecking order.
And what makes us move place to place is because sometimes we have been attacked, we have to move. Sometimes somebody is dead in this family, we have to move from the site. Sometimes drought, because this place we have been grazing enough and the place had been already dry up, and we need to move to another place with grass. And sometimes we move because there's no water, and we move to a place where there is water. And then when we move, we have to settle. And when we settle, we have got to start life again, and which means we have to start life with, we have to settle in orderly. We are not just settling just anyhow. So the first old man settled, puts his house down from the camel, and the second one, which is his young children or the families that had been collected, keep on settling in their positions. After that, after every house had been settled down, the fire is made in one house, and that house might be the older age, which might be Kichili, which might be Kororo, which might be Maniki or Mauri or whatever. That's the age set names. So that guy will then distribute fire. Everybody will pick fire for the first day of that settlement to their own houses. Then after that, the life continues. Everybody makes his own fire.
Rendille culture is richly adorned with intricate patterns and practical tools. Cultural artifacts such as ceremonial staffs and adornments are crafted from wood, bone, ivory, and beads.
Chicho, Hure, all these are made from roots of ergek. We use ergek because it's always safe for human health and they have no other side effect. So it's good for human health. And doom palm also is used during all the ceremonies, and with this they make the urub, which is for Rendille, urub is always the milking container for camels.
The Council of Elders meet at a sacred place called Nabo, which plays a vital role in maintaining social order and passing down cultural knowledge. Their wisdom is a guiding light for the community, ensuring the traditions are preserved and respected. Ceremonies and rituals are an essential part for the Rendille way of life. They mark important transitions and events, and they are a big part of what makes their culture so vibrant and alive, and that makes the Rendille people who they are.
Warriors are the owners of Serrio, not everybody. And this warrior have a stick called gumo. This gumo is only for the warriors, and is the only one who will hold the head of that goat. And this goat, after being sacrificed or maybe killed, cut on the neck to pour out the blood, this blood will be shed right on the animals we have, plus even the person. They put a person, the young boy, they will put it right on the forehead and on the right side of the shoulder. And with girls, all the women are settled in the houses. They are not coming out at that time, plus the girls. So that is what happens with Sorio.
The Sorio ceremony is a cornerstone of Rendille spirituality and are marked 4 times in a year: 2 Somder, the Harafa, and the Daga, and take place on the 9th and the 10th day of the lunar months of the same name. The age-set system also holds a central place in the Rendille structure. This system organizes many to distinct groups based on their age, each with specific roles and responsibilities.
There is this person who comes with the milk for cleansing the animal before we sacrifice. And the first part, he wash the animal on the back and put the milk on the mouth, put on the legs, put on the tail, and put on the knees. And putting on their knees, then the animal is put down, and the place that the blood will be poured will be ducked, so that it will be a little bit deeper, so that the blood does not split everywhere. And the person who cuts the animal or sacrifices this animal goes on the right side of this animal, will never come on the left. And all the male boys, because the ladies are not allowed to be there, will go on the right side of the animal. And all the warriors has to pass their sticks, the same stick, that is the stick of God, over the animal, on top of the back of the animal. They press it and they move it toward the tail, from the head to the tail. And the warrior who is the owner of this house get hold of the Sorio at the head of this animal, which means in a way he is the one who will carry the sin of all this animal. So after that, then the blood of this animal will be, you'll see them being actually rubbed on the forehead of all these men, smeared on the forehead of this man, plus the right shoulder, and even right at the throat, down there. And after that, then the blood will be taken to the animals, and all the animals will be shed with this blood, smeared on the top of all the camels and all the goats and so on.
In Rendille society, meat holds a place of great cultural significance. Goats and camels, the primary livestock, are often slaughtered during important ceremonies. The sharing of meat is a communal act, reflecting the deep bonds within the tribe. Elders receive the choicest cuts, while special parts are distributed according to age, gender, and status, reinforcing social structures and traditions.
We believe a woman does not have the body of the animal. What I mean is she has the milking part. All the milk belongs to the woman. And anything that is brought into that house, immediately the thing comes into the house, a man gets out of it. He has nothing to say about it. It is a woman to share with us and what had been brought by the husband. If it is meat, it's the woman knows how to deal with that, how to take care of the husband, how to give who what, and so on.
From the Sorio ceremony to the grand celebrations of weddings, these rituals are vibrant displays of unity, faith, and continuity. Boys are welcomed into adult responsibilities and roles within the community.
Rendille have days to circumcise. They wait until the age set is 14 to 15 years old. Immediately the age set becoming 15 years to 14 years old. What happened is then a certain season is known by Rendille. They have been counting seasons. And the counting seasons, they know that that is the time all the age sets in Rendille clans should be circumcised.
Rendille community prefer gumat. If you circumcise boys on other years like Saturday and Thursday or Thursday, they have seen over the years those Morans that age set become weaklings, okay? But the age set that are circumcised on Friday, they become very powerful, even in war, in battles, victories, records become very high.
With great joy and excitement, during the handy circumcision ceremony, they have passed the test of endurance and courage and have received blessings from elders.
A young boy who is not circumcised, whom we call Inam. Inam means a boy who is not circumcised. And then we come to the same leadership moves towards somebody who is Murani. And this Murani is Her, we call it Her, which is a circumcised warrior. He's a circumcised warrior. We call him Her. And the same leadership followed this guy because he had been chosen and he had been seen he can lead from his Inam to Her. And then from there again, from his age set we had realized already this guy had been leading us from then he will be still a leader during the time when he becomes an elder. An elder we call Aramme, which means generally we call them Aramme. In a single we call them Aram. So he will be Aram who will be leading the community.
Weddings are truly joyous occasions, bringing together families and clans in celebrations. The bride wears her most gorgeous garment and beads, symbolizing beauty and continuity, while the groom shows off his worth through acts of valor and generosity.
Women, usually they have got a very strong duties in their homes. When a woman is supposed to be advising a girl, a man cannot advise his own daughter. So it is a woman who advises her own daughter. A man advises his own boy. So what happened is if my boy get a new wife or a wife from another clan, and that lady that had been married by my boy comes to our home, what happened is she comes under the old age ladies in our home. Let's call Uyam clan. And she will follow the order from the older ladies in that village. They are the ones to advise. They are the ones to tell her how to behave in this new clan.
In this vast landscape of Marsabit in northern Kenya, the Rendille people continue to thrive. Their culture and traditions endure through generations and is truly inspiring. Thriving in their deep connection to the land and each other is a testament to their resilience and strength, and it's a beautiful thing to behold. Their traditions and way of life are an amazing beacon of resilience and pride in the face of an ever-changing world.